I'm Dr. Danita, and I've come on to just share a few tips. This is Monday's Mental Moment, and it's not very long. We're in our relationship series, and this relationship series is for the next 6 weeks. And this is my baggage claim, Unpack Your Bags with Dr. Danita show. And so on this past Thursday, the episode was on parenting, the other side of 18, and it was part one. And so we talked about father son, adult to adult relationships. And, no matter how old your son is, they're always looking for those high fives and the validations. And they're looking for the dad to say, son, you did a good job. And adult sons, they're never old enough to recognize, or, as they get old enough, they start to recognize the weight of parenting. And the dad gets to hear, Dad, I appreciate you. And so those are the joys of the adult to adult relationships, but adult to adult relationships can get rocky as well. And so this past Thursday, I had my husband and my sons on the show, and they talked about the importance of communication and establishing boundaries, accepting one's capacity, because everybody comes to the table with a level of capacity. And they also talked about the importance of giving grace. And so if you didn't catch that episode, and it was so good, head over to my YouTube channel so that you can catch the replay. And the YouTube channel is Dr. Danita Thompson. So tonight I'm on very quickly. I have 5 quick tips for you that will help you navigate the adult to adult father-son relationship. So number 1, effective listening. And that's important for any relationship, but effective listening is an essential part of communication. So the goal is to listen to understand. You're not listening to plan your rebuttal. You're not listening to plan your statement back to prove your point, or to see who has the greater voice. You're listening to understand what is going on in the heart of your son or in the heart of your father. Number 2, silent communication really does matter. And so what I mean by silent communication is your body language, your facial expressions, your tone, all of these nonverbal cues, they matter. And they have a significant impact on the outcome of the conversation. And so remember to manage your emotions as it relates to your body language, because it can send a greater message than the actual words that come out of your mouth. Number 3, men need not be fearful of emotions, and they should really try to practice putting words to their emotions. Anger, we consider a secondary emotion. It's very easy. It's very easy to demonstrate anger, but it's not as easy to express what you really felt before you got to the anger. And so those feelings that you feel before you get to anger is what we consider primary emotions. And those are the feelings that make you a little bit more vulnerable. But vulnerability is essential for healthy relationship, even among men. Vulnerability is essential for healthy relationship. And so being able to say to your dad or your son, I really felt dismissed, or I felt invalidated when you said what you said, that's expressing a primary emotion rather than just shutting down or getting angry and throwing something. So again, the secondary emotion of anger is easy, but you want to practice getting to the place where you can communicate and put words to your emotions and communicate those primary emotions. Number 4, understand that all feelings are okay, but not all behaviors are okay. So respecting each other with regards to behaviors is absolutely essential for a healthy relationship. And so again, you can have a feeling and it's okay, but you have a choice as to how you are going to handle what you feel. And then number 5, dads, you no longer know everything. You are both adults and you both bring value to the table. So it's important to respect perspective. It's important to be responsible for your own thoughts and not try to tell the other how they're feeling or how they should feel or what they should not feel. Dads, definitely avoid giving unsolicited advice. And it is okay to say sorry. And I would say to the sons, respect dads for their lived experience. Experiences absolutely do have value. And so this is in no way what I would consider an exhaustive list, but just a few tips that can take you a long way. And so I wish all the best to dads and sons who are navigating adult to adult relationships. And always remember that if you're struggling, a good therapist can help. So thank you for tuning into Monday's Mental Moment. And we will see you on Thursday for part 2 of parenting the other side of 18. And I'm going to have a conversation with my daughter, Kiara, and we're going to talk about the adult to adult mother-daughter relationship. Don't forget to head over to the YouTube channel and subscribe. And if you didn't get an opportunity to listen to last week's live, go ahead and listen. Dr. Danita Thompson is the YouTube channel. Have a great evening.